Welcome back to my channel, Math and Language, and we're going to discuss business combinations, part 10, consideration transferred. So let's have a review muna. Ano ba yung goodwill formula natin? So we have consideration transferred here. Nandito siya sa tuktok palagi ng formula natin. Consideration transferred, ito yung pinibabayad natin. It can be cash, it can be non-cash assets, or it can be stocks din, di ba? So equity. So ito siya, non-considering interest previously held at total. Add mo lang siya at ima-minus mo dito sa fair value of net identifiable assets acquired para makuha mo yung goodwill. Yung goodwill natin, if the result here is positive, then it's goodwill. Kapag negative lumabas dyan, then it's gain on bargain purchase. Itong fair value of identifiable assets acquired excluding goodwill. Ato, para makuha naman to, review lang to, kunin mo yung identifiable assets, tanggalin mo yung goodwill, at minus ka ng fair value of liabilities, assume, makukuha mo yung fair value ng net identifiable assets acquired. Okay. So let's have time value of money. Our technical reminder lang. Bakit natin kailangan aralin to? Kasi sa consideration transferred, there will be times na yung magbabayad ka after 5 years pa or after 3 years. So hindi agad lump sum. Okay? So when payment daw is deferred, the face value is not the cost. We must use the present value. For example, consideration transferred mo, ay sabi mo, ay bibiling ko yung yung company mo or yung entity for, yeah, let's have 500,000 na lang. Kaso, after 5 years pa, you're not going to put 500,000 dun sa consideration transferred. You need to get the present value ng 500,000 na yun. Mm. So, kunyari lang, something 300k, kunyari lang I don't have the exact answer for this one. Mamaya na yun. 300k plus yung present value nito, then ito yung ilalagay natin sa consideration transferred. Okay? So bakit? Money has an opportunity cost. Ito yung may interest yun eh. Diba? If we pay 500,000 in 5 years, its value today is much lower. Which is tama naman, di ba? Yung 500,000 mo ngayon, pagdating ng after 5 years, hindi na siya 500,000. Yung value niya iba na. Kasi nga dahil ngayon sa inflation. Okay, next one. Dividend rule. Okay, we need to talk about this one kasi minsan, pag yung bibili ka ng company, mayroong dividend na kasama. It's either ikaw yung makakakuha, si acquirer makakakuha, o si acquiree. So, we need to check this one. So, eto, naaral nyo to sa intermediate accounting to nyo. But we're going to refresh lang a little bit. So, the purchase price may include a refund if the acquisition happens before the date of record. Ito, di-discuss ko later. So, ang tawag dito, pag nabili mo yung company, pag yung acquirer na-acquire niya, si acquiree, before the date of record, magkakaroon ng refund. At ibabawas natin yon sa consideration transferred. Okay? Yung dividend on naman, yan. Buyer gets a dividend, we subtract the dividend amount from the price to get the true consideration transferred. Pag minsan isasabihin sa problem na dividend on, edi okay. Pag alam mo dividend on yan, yung babawas natin yung dividend sa consideration transferred. So mas makakatipid si acquirer. Kapag dividend off naman, the seller keeps the dividend. Wala tayong i-adjust sa consideration transferred. But there will be times na hindi naman sasabihin. So we need to check this one. Ito sa IA2 nga lang din. IA2 niya din to. Intermediate Accounting 2. Date of declaration, date of record, date of payment. So date of declaration, the board of directors announces the dividend. Sabi ng board of directors, oh, magkano na kami, mamimigay kami ng dividend. So this moment, yung company na yun, already owe money. Meron na siyang liability. Mm-mm. But hindi naman ito yung focus natin eh. Date of record, the company freezes its list of shareholders. Whoever owns the stock on this specific date is the one who will get a check. So may date of record yan. So mauuna muna yung mag-declare muna sila. So after ng ilang days or after ilang time, sometime, susunod yan, date of record na. Titingnan nila sa date of record, okay, ito yung parang cut off yun eh. Kung sino na sa date of record na, sila yung makakakuha ng dividend on the future day. Okay? So, pag wala ka doon sa date of record, hindi, wala, hindi ka kasama doon sa bibigyan ng cash or dividends, di ba? Date of payment, the day the company actually sends out the cash. We need to know bakit ko ma-explain tong date of declaration, date of record. Just in case kasi, sa problem, o sa board exam, hindi sinabi kung dividend on, dividend off, di ba? Ikaw mag-a-analyze, napasama ba siya, inacquire ba siya, kantin inacquire ba ni ABC si XYZ before the date of record? Pag before the date of record, na-acquire niya na si XYZ, then yung dividend na makukuha ni XYZ, mapupunta na kay ABC. Kaso, pag in-acquire pa ni ABC si XYZ after ng date of record, yung dividend ni XYZ sa kanya na yun. Wala makukuha si ABC doon at wala siyang i-adjust sa consideration transferred. Hmm. Okay. So, ayun. Technical reminder number, ayan, dito pa rin. Acquisition date, ito pa rin sinabi ko. Acquisition date is before the date of record, dividend on yon. You bought the company in time to be put on the list of record. Yung resulta, ikaw as a buyer, makukuha mo yung dividend payment later. So, may consideration transferred ka, may binigay ka, magmo-minus pa tayo doon, dun sa binigay mo na dividend. Okay. The adjustment, since you're getting a refund, you subtract the dividend from the price paid to find the true cost of the business. Acquisition date is after the date of record. So, pag after the date of record, that's called dividend of. Hmm. So, the seller was already on the list of record when the date passed. So, ibig sabihin nun, si ABC, diba, ito yung acquire natin, XYZ, in-acquire niya si XYZ after the date of record. Kung alam mo yung makuha na dividend ni XYZ, sa kanya lang yun, kay XYZ yun, hindi makukuha ni ABC. So, the seller keeps the dividend, and you don't get a refund. So wala kang i-adjust. So may consideration transferred ka dito, wala kang i-adjust. Nada. Okay. So let's have the comprehension problem now. January 1, 2001, ABC Company daw acquired all the assets and liabilities of XYZ Incorporated. The assets and liabilities have fair values of 1.6 M and 900,000 respectively. Ito yun. Ito yung net identifiable assets ng yung fair value of identifiable assets, 1.6, tapos ito yung liabilities. ABC daw agrees to pay 1 million peso cash. Ito yung consideration transferred, of which half is payable. Okay, kasi hindi mo lang lalagay 1 million kasi half is payable. So may down payment ka ng 500K at yung natitirang 500K mo, kailangan mo siyang kunin yung present value. Kasi babayaran niya ng December 31, 2005. The prevailing market rate of interest, ito importante to, is 10%. So kailangan natin sa formula mamaya. In addition, ABC agrees to transfer a piece of land with carrying amount of 500,000 and fair value of 300,000 to the former owners of XYZ. Okay, so hindi lang cash, magbibigay siya ng piece of land. We are going to get the fair value, hindi sa carrying amount ha. Kasi nga, di ba, fair value of identifiable. So, dun tayo sa fair value ng land, hindi sa carrying amount. After the combination, ABC will continue the activities of XYZ. ABC daw agrees to provide a patented technology with carrying amount of 60,000 and fair value daw ng 80,000 for use in XYZ's activities. Tandaan nyo, si ABC yung magpo-provide, si ABC natin ay acquirer. Okay? At si XYZ natin dito ay acquiring. Hmm. Okay. Ngayon, ang tawag dito, um, tandaan nyo, si ABC magka-acquire ng patent ha, hindi si XYZ. Hmm. So we're going to compute for the goodwill. Okay? All right. Right. Now, consideration transferred. Okay. Di, ito yun, di ba? Yung cash payment niya na binigay, 500,000. Kaso, meron siyang binigay din na 500,000. Sorry, down payment niya 500,000. Kasi yung kalahati ng 500,000 din, babayaran niya after 5 years. At pag nangyari yun, kailangan mong kunin yung present value nito. Okay. So, 10% and 5. Naglagay ako ng formula dito. Future value mo, 500,000. At ito yun sa baba. S1 plus, ano yun? 10% yun, di ba? Yeah, 10%. Ito. To the n power. So that will be 5. Mm. Nakalagay 5. December 31, 2005. So, kuha ka ng calcu. Okay. So, that will be 1 plus point 0.1. Hmm? Mali pala. 1.1 yan. To 1.1 to. To the fifth power. So, ito. Pindutin mo to. At lagay mo yung 5. Tingnan sa baba, denominator. So, 500k. Divide mo siya ng 1.61051. Okay. Divide mo yan. That is 310 for 60.60. Ilan ba? Ito 2 is decimal ba natin? Or kahit na ano na lang? 461 na lang. Hmm. 310. Yung rounding off, depende na yan sa prof nyo. Kung anong gusto niya. So ito, safe na to. Okay, so 310, 461 yung lalagay natin. Lagyan natin 310, 461. Okay? Land transfer to former owners of XYZ at fair value. Dapat fair value. Ito, 300,000 yun. Yung fair value consideration transferred, add mo lang lahat yan. 100,000 plus 310, 461. Plus mo ng 300,000 ulit. That's 1,110,461. O, lalagay mo to dito. Yung non-considering interest in the acquiree, wala nakalagay. Kasi buo niya ng, kinuha niya ng buo eh. Ito wala rin. Total to, gamit ako ng black ball pen. Ayan, baba mo lang. Fair value of net identifiable assets acquired. Ito lang yun eh, 1.6 and 900k. So, 700,000. Goodwill natin, that's 410. Teka lang. Oh, 410 lang. Kasi, malinis na number naman yung ano eh. Yan, 410, 461. So, ito yung goodwill natin, 410, 461. Let's have the next problem. On January 1, 2001, ABC Company acquired all the assets and liabilities of XYZ Incorporated for 1 million pesos. The assets and liabilities have fair values of 1.6 and 900,000 respectively. XYZ's liabilities include 100,000 cash dividends declared on December 28. Okay, remember, XYZ's liabilities include 100,000 cash dividends declared on December 28, 2020 to shareholders of record on January 15, 2001 and payable on January 23, 2001. Kailan ang date of record? January 15. Kailan siya binili? January 1. So, before the date of record. Diba? Okay. Nag-declare siya. Ayun na, nag-announce ako. Ngayon, eto yun eh. Teka, kukuha ko ng yellow. December 28, ito yung ano, date of declaration. Date of declaration. Diba? January 15, ito yung date of record. Kaya, kaya tawag dito, kaya ako siya nireview natin. Mm. Kahit na intermediate accounting to pa to. January 23, date of payment to. Kailan siya in-acquire? Kailan in-acquire ni ABC sa XYZ? January 1, no? So before. So that is dividend on. Diba? Dividend on yan. So makukuha ni ABC yung dividend na to na 100,000. Okay, let's compute for the goodwill. Consideration transferred. Magkano binigay niya? 1 million. Kaso dahil nga, ang tawag dito, siya makakakuha ng dividend, magiging 900k na lang to. Di ba? Kaya tayo nag-aral ng, nireview natin yung dividends. Mm. Okay, baka sabihin, oh, ba't pa natin daw aralin, sir? Di ba? Eh, IA2 lang yan. Yun ang dahilan. 900k ito, fair value of net identifiable assets, 700,000. Ito yun eh, 1.6, 900,000 minus mo. And final answer natin, 200k. So, 200,000 yung goodwill. Okay? And And let's have a quote lang galing sa AI to. In accounting for business combinations, our job is to peel back the price to ensure we are only recording the true value of the consideration transferred, ensuring that goodwill accurately reflects the premium paid for the future. So, kinuha natin yung present value para tama yung makuha nating goodwill. Ay, consideration transferred. At tama, syempre. Pag tama yung consideration transferred mo, tama rin makukuha mong goodwill. Okay? And that's the end of the lesson on business combinations, part 10, consideration transferred. Again, this is James, your math and language instructor. And I think my last lesson for chapter 1 of business combination is non-current asset held for sale. Mhm. Okay. If you have questions or you need clarifications, please comment down. And please like and subscribe na rin. Laking tulong sa akin to. Maraming salamat po. Bye!